And good morning. It's Tony B in the CLE here in Northeast Ohio, uh, here at Boyd Urban Garden. So it's the 29th of December, and it's a blustery about maybe 35 degrees or so, but it's mild, no wind. So this will be a good time to come out, and if you have compost piles, like most of us, a lot of us do, that they have to get turned. So if you don't spend some time turning them over, you won't get the kind of compost, you won't get the quality of compost that you might need, during the course of your growing season. So you got to come out to, your compost pile with your pitchfork, your typical old pitchfork that you got, and you got to get over here in this bed and turn it. So what you'll do, basically, get over in here and just turn the leaves over. Try to get the leaves turned over. Mix them up and around. If you got anything to add in there, like kitchen scraps or anything like that, we keep our kitchen scraps in a container outside over there near the porch. So I could just bring them on over, toss them in, and just mix them up. Get them all good mixed up. Just you do this, and I kind of got this from my dad because he was pretty good about, when he takes his table scraps from his house, cutting them up in small pieces. Usually it works better if you're using small pieces, it seems to break down quicker from what I've learned from him. And so, and that's, shredded leaves, you throw them in, you mix them up, and before you know it, they'll start just breaking down, I guess. With the rain and the weather, it'll continue to, break down to the point where you'll end up having some real good quality compost before it's all over. So, during the off season, during these off season times like this is when I like to come out. Anytime I get a chance to do some of these things, it can go a long way to making sure that your garden comes out and performs like you like to see it. So, and as I said, you just come out just for a few minutes a day, dig around, lift stuff up, and then it being out here also gives you a good chance to look around, see what's going on, see what's going on with your beds. If you have anything that's still in the ground, like right now, I had this garlic that I planted over in the fall, so it gives me a chance to kind of look at that, see how it's coming along. That's always a good thing. And then if I have any other plant life out here that I might need to care for, I can fool around with it. So if you're not that busy, you don't have much, you got some time on your hand, it doesn't take that long to come out and just kind of eyeball things. And what it also does is help you to kind of prepare for your next garden season. I don't do any kind of serious, I do put some things down as far as what I like to plant, like going into the next season, but I like to visualize. I'm more visual, so I like to visualize what I see, what I like to see out in the garden at times, and then I kind of feel my way into what I like to put down when it's time to plant. When it's time to start putting things down. Now, in the meantime, what I will do is early, later on in the winter, then I'll start, growing some seedlings, in the house. I have a grow station that I have in the basement, and so what I generally do is, start plants inside. A lot of the, spring crops or the cold crops that I'll start. Matter of fact, I'm starting a few of them right now. And I'll get into that one probably at another video, but I'll use some of those plants to test. They'll be my early test plants, and then from there, then I'll just move into just more conditioning, just working to condition, the garden, doing things that's going to make things go well when the season comes around. So basically, this is just a short video on preparation, really, just fall, winter preparation when you get a chance. Here in Ohio, we get some mild days in Northeast Ohio like this. Sometimes it's kind of strange. I mean, it's not uncommon to come out and have 50 and 60 degree days at times. Of course, before the bottom falls out for the winter. A lot of my golf buddies and I, we still play a lot of golf this time of year. As I mentioned in my first video, I'm a pretty avid golfer. I play a lot of golf on a pretty regular basis. So a lot of my friends and I would get together. Matter of fact, we played yesterday. So I try to mix it in. It puts me close to nature when I can be outside most times. And like I said, I think golf and gardening is a good combination for that, because it keeps you outdoors. You're gonna get some exercise. You're gonna use muscles that you don't necessarily use a lot, especially at my age now. I'm not doing, I don't, particularly like, any kind of regimented workout plans and stuff like that. I got an exercise bike in the house, but never been quite my style. So, I'm gonna try to get better. But in the meantime, I guess what I'm saying is that both these activities have some, they kind of work together for me, particularly, during my retirement life. I've been retired for about 7 years. So, it's certainly given me the types of activities that suit me. For some other people, if you like to do a lot of other things, it's cool. But these are the couple things that have always agreed with me. So, but anyway, like I said, this was just a short video, and just always remember that got nothing but love for you. Keep going out there, keep growing. Talk to you later.